Hi everyone,
Hello.
it is Leah and Steve again, and I am Frugal Vagabond, and
Third Rock Vagabond.
he's only on IG, by the way. You need to tell people that because
Instagram.
Anyway, yes, Instagram. We are in Portugal yesterday
Porto.
and today, and Porto, Portugal.
Porto, Portugal today.
And
Yesterday was Lisbon.
Yesterday was Lisbon. We actually went outside of Lisbon. We went to Setúbal, I think was the name of one of the that other town, and
Went to a winery.
we went to a winery for wine tasting.
Yes. And some wine purchasing as well.
And some wine purchasing as well. And honestly, no shade to Lisbon. Portugal is like
Porto.
Porto. Porto is so much prettier than Lisbon.
It is. It's a wonderful.
In my opinion.
I fully agree with it. It really is beautiful.
Just checking to make sure
It's lit.
Your microphone was on.
It's lit.
Anyway.
But yes, it is absolutely much more prettier than what we saw in Lisbon. Now I'm sure there's some other prettier parts of Lisbon. We just didn't get to them, but
yeah, the port area, which in any town is not usually the best looking place, unless they also have resorts there and they're catering to the cruise crowd. Anyway.
Yeah, and the town that we did go to was a quaint little town. That the vineyard, actually, there was two different vineyards there, very close by. But the one we went to was very nice, very nice.
And tomorrow we are going to be in Vigo, Spain.
Yep, hitting Spain again.
And we have nothing planned there. Just like we had nothing planned here.
Today.
So what we did was we took a shuttle bus to the city center, and we just sort of walked around, looked around, had lunch, and then we decided to walk back to the ship.
Yep.
So we spent the next three and a half hours doing that.
Yeah, we walked about 8 miles.
I think, is that what it was? Oh, 9.5 miles.
I have a total of 9.5 miles.
And 6 flights.
On my watch. 6 flights. Well, the other thing said 9. So.
So one of the things.
Yes, the outdoor walk was 8.29 miles.
Okay. So for the full day, 9.5 miles.
Yeah.
One of the really interesting things about Porto, and it kind of lends to making it so beautiful, is again everything's on a slope. So
if you're walking away from the water, you're walking uphill.
You're walking uphill for sure.
Yeah. Yep.
And I don't know what else is there to talk about. I'm not sure if all cruise lines do this, but tonight was white night, and the majority of my white clothes are dirty because we have not done a load of whites in a very long time. So
I don't have many.
So I decided to go fancy.
Yeah.
But because white night, even though it's not designated as formal, it tends to be treated like formal.
Well, a lot of people have their whites are very nice.
Yeah, usually. Very dressy occasion. Yeah. So I glammed it up with some costume jewelry. No. You don't have any white clothes anyway, do you?
With that white shirt I got.
Just one. He's got one white shirt.
One white shirt. No white pants.
And let's see, what else do we have going on? Oh, we've got.
What else?
I'm building quite a collection of postcards for Jenny, my friend Tina's daughter. We missed Morocco. I think both locations.
Yeah, we did. The first one we were on that tour, and then the second one, the shuttle bus was dropping everybody off at a big parking lot, and then you had to take a taxi from there to some other little places.
Right. So there wasn't really an opportunity to shop.
And there was a lot of places closed that day too. So, but anyway, we didn't find anything there, and so we missed Morocco. Sorry, Jenny.
So I'm trying to think, like, we're kind of low key today, so because we're really tired.
Yeah.
So this is something else that's been coming along with most of the other world cruisers. I mean, we're at it's a little over 7 months so far. We have I think 53 days left in the trip. So less than 2 months. And port, very few sea days again.
Yes.
So a lot of us are getting tired in the Facebook groups and other chat groups. I'm seeing a lot of people, hey, we're exhausted. Does anyone want to buy our shore excursions because we don't want to go anymore? Hi, Carrie.
You get a lot of them very, very inexpensive.
And I'm going to say, so I hope you don't mind this, Carrie, but I have been messaging back and forth with Carrie for the last couple of days because her and her husband are eventually going to be relocating to Portugal. And I really hope you don't mind me mentioning. Anyway, so I had given her my thoughts on Lisbon yesterday, and as soon as we got off the ship and started looking around, I was blown away by Porto, about how beautiful it is here and how different it looks from hi, sweetie, and how different it looks from Lisbon, or at least the part of Lisbon that we did get to see yesterday. So Carrie, if you have any questions that you want me to answer live, I'm happy to do that. But no stress if you don't want to. Anyway, when we were walking back to the port area, there was a whole university campus there. There was a hotel and spa on the way back too.
There's a long beach.
Yes,
very
incredibly long beach.
Now I see from here, I can see some rocks kind of here and there.
Not all of it is sand, though.
It kind of breaks it up into a couple little individual smaller beaches, but there were people. Oh my gosh, I don't remember seeing that many people on a beach since we left.
Hi, Daniele.
Hey, Daniele.
That's awesome. It's good to see you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Rio, because we had the big beach there, Copacabana Beach, and from what we could see there, a lot of people, and this was
pretty
comparable.
Packed. And everybody's enjoying themselves.
Oh yeah.
It was in the middle. And what's today? It's a middle of the day on a Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday.
And granted, the kids are out of school at this point, but still.
But there's a lot of people out on the beach, and the thing about it is, it's a bit cool today. When you're in the sun, it feels really nice, but the breeze picked up when we were walking back, and
it was gorgeous.
Kind of
it was a beautiful. Tourist. Carrie says tourist season.
Yes, we would see people wearing. I saw at least one guy wearing a puffy jacket.
Okay, that's funny.
Yeah,
I did see one guy in a hoodie, but that's just weird.
Yeah.
Since Daniele's on, I'm going to mention, because I just remembered, today is the 18th. Tomorrow is the 19th, and we are getting a very new Daniele show tomorrow night. And I have to check the cruise compass tonight for when it starts, but we will absolutely be there.
Yes.
And so for those of you who are watching that are on the ship, make sure you're there. Daniele, if you're still on and want to say what time it is, I'd be happy to repeat it in the comments. What else do we have going on? I guess that's it. We're not really planning anything for Vigo. We're going to do the exact same thing we did today. We're going to go to the city center, walk around, and just whatever.
I love the old city centers.
We're probably going to, correct, Kings and Queens, An Actor's Life for me, 7 p.m.
7 p.m. I was thinking 7.
All right, 7 p.m.
I saw
tomorrow.
Daniele when we were on our excursion in Morocco, in Lisbon. I mean, not Lisbon, Casablanca. And real
they all
quick,
run together.
I mentioned to him, I heard you got a new one. He said, yes, on the 19th. He said, 7 p.m. as we're going different directions. So
we're really excited for it. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah. It's how he's been. The first one, I think, was he did the Kings and Queens, the first part, but he also did the Club Royale. And,
I love Club Royale
and
too.
They're just amazing, just amazing. The Kings and Queens was, as he's saying here, he says, I look at my career from childhood to adulthood on stage. So it's really fantastic, Danielle. We've loved them.
So we can talk about that for a little bit. So for the World Cruise, they've done a lot of different stuff for the entertainment.
Yes.
So
each one of the singers had their own show.
Yes, each had their own show. But not only that, but they brought in, because we were visiting so many areas that Royal Caribbean doesn't normally visit, they were bringing on local performers for short periods of time, particularly when we were in South America.
All right, Danielle is off to rehearse.
Okay.
All right, Danielle.
Hi, Daniele.
We'll see you later.
So they were bringing in, for one only performances, they bring in folkloric folks, so special to each area. But they would also bring in entertainers that would stay for like a week or two.
Yeah.
And do shows that were kind of specific to the area they were from. We got lots of samba lessons.
Yeah.
I remember when we were going through South America, through certain countries, through and around some
several
certain countries.
all do samba, and they all claim to be the best and the original.
They
so,
do.
but it was all wonderful. Some really fantastic shows we got to see.
And the tango. Lots of
yeah.
tango shows.
Yeah.
And just really incredible. We did not get to see, or I did not get to see the ones they did like when we started back towards Europe, Greece, because I think we had.
Yeah, we missed a few.
We missed a few again, just from being exhausted and not able, or not able to get out of dinner early enough to go see them. But Royal has done an amazing job with the entertainment on this, and very, very much specialized it for the type of cruise it was, and has they constantly been reinventing it. So if you've been on a 7-day cruise before, the entertainment, the shows that you get at the beginning of the cruise are the same ones at the end. That has not been the case here at all.
Way too long.
It has been yes, and it's been constantly changing, which makes it interesting. And the other things that they've done, I'm trying to remember what they're called, the little lectures they do in the middle of the day on our sea days.
Yeah.
Enrichment lectures.
Yes.
The enrichment lectures.
Enrichment.
Those have been really educating and entertaining, a lot of them. Not all. Some of them were kind of like, what? But anyway, most of them were really educational and helpful. And when is all aboard? 7:30 is all aboard. So it is not actually even 7:30 yet, but
it's not even 7 yet here.
Yeah. So this isn't the best view of the board, but this is actually really.
You can see our personal lighthouse we have right here.
Yes, our personal lighthouse. And you'll see this in a video that I'll put together, but this place has the most beautiful port building I think we've seen since we started cruising.
Yeah, it's
the cruise port terminal.
I'm not sure exactly how new it is, how old it is, but it's.
I almost want to flip the camera for this. Can we flip the camera for this? Can we?
Yep.
Okay.
So, hey, how y'all doing? You kind of see it out there? Kind of see?
How cool is that?
Look at that thing. And as we were walking in a while ago, it looked like there was a bleacher set up on top of it. Built in, not a
perspective from the other side of the building.
Yeah, and it was like the concrete steps going up, and we saw someone up there spray washing it, and we saw. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to bump it. We saw 2 other guys standing at a railing out in front.
Thank you, Daniele. I just saw that. Oh, he said my necklace is lovely, by the way. Anyway.
But the terminal building is just amazing. It's it's circular. It's like a spiral almost.
And it's got it's a faux cobblestone pattern. I don't know how else to describe it.
Yeah.
We're gonna get some background noise now, so I think. Anyway,
fishing boat.
Hopefully we will be back to doing daily updates, the quick updates. Very soon. Yeah. We had a whole bunch of special dinners and people visiting the ship that we absolutely had to spend time with, and so that was kind of why we were off schedule for a few days. But we should be back to it tomorrow. So see you tomorrow, and thank you very much, Daniele and Carrie. Really appreciate both of you tuning in.
Absolutely. Y'all have a good evening. Daniele, have a great practice this evening.
And rehearsal.
Yes.
And we will see you tomorrow.
Absolutely. Adios.